In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Fantastic, fantastic quote. And honestly, very relevant more now than ever. Because we find ourselves in a world full of blind people, right? Telling other people what to do. If you follow a blind man for a long enough time, you'll fall into a pit. And then you'll blame the blind man. Yaru. How's everyone doing? Guys, Miami side quest completed. Very productive, very good. It was kind of cool linking up with a lot of people, just getting random people stopping me on the street. Stopped doing seed oils, that stopped drinking tap water, that stopped doing a lot of bad habits. So, it's good stuff. I like it. Keeps me motivated, doing my thing. Is there a short dynamic stretching video on Anime Shreds, Nate? There's a lot. I have several routines, stretching routines in Anime Shreds. And they vary from like 20 minutes to an hour. So you could go check it out. Best foods for height? Manifesting. You gotta manifest, bro. You gotta manifest your height. You gotta identify as being a tall individual. It's currently 1:30 p.m. in a fasted state. Probably had like 2 cups of water and a coffee. Un americano, brother. Un americano for the autophagy. Best natural organic fat burners to take before workout? Burn. My own formulation. Fantastic. Fantastic for carb assimilating, for fat burning. I mean, most of the ingredients are honestly spectacular, if I do say so myself. Now, I am being a little bit biased, but it did take me a long time to formulate, so the bias is justified. That being said, I am planning on training today out in the sun. Get my sun cycle in, probably hit some energy build, and then I'll probably break my fast. I've been cooking meat in the crock pot for like 24 hours, so I'll probably break my fast with that. Best supplement for natural testosterone? My own supplementation. I believe I probably have one of the best formulas for testosterone boosting in the market, hands down. Technically speaking, it's kind of a proprietary blend, but you can see it, so people could copy it, and they can if they want to, but the sourcing and the ingredients, that's where the magic occurs, right? Not only the formulation itself, but it's the sourcing. So if you want to boost your testosterone, don't jerk off, go for a run, put some water under your nuts, and get some Motivate. Switching up the pendants. Switch it up a little bit. I think I probably went through like almost $1,000 worth of different chains. Because that quantum pendant, the harmonizer, yeah, it's just too heavy, bro. So it just like breaks all the chains. So I'm switching it up a little bit. Guys, also, by the way, like I've literally been shadow banned on IG for like 4 or 5 months now. Kind of ridiculous. It's all good though. At least we got a backup account. We can still do the lives. Do I smoke cigars? I actually don't smoke cigars. Probably like once in a blue moon. I just don't enjoy it that much. I feel like if you're gonna get nicotine, or if that's what you're trying to get from the cigars, there's better, healthier alternatives like liquid, patches, gum, right? I think cigars are overrated. Yeah, for sure. for sure. You know, I also think it's overrated, overtraining, right? Overtraining, especially when you have already a decent body composition. I think it was in Miami for a whole month, and I probably trained hypertrophy like 3-4 times, full body. I had a pretty decent body composition, but I did a lot of walking, fluctuated between 10 to like 30K steps a day, which is kind of cool, right? Because if you're an entrepreneur, if you're traveling, like one of the perks of making money online is having the ability to travel. But if you don't want to travel because there's no gym, like let's go on a vacation. Oh, is there any gym? No, I can't go. Okay. Have you heard of body weights? Have you heard of band training? Those tend to help, and you can take them on the go. That being said, guys, we shot a lot of podcasts, so we have a lot of podcasts coming. We got one with Mike Thurston. We got one with Jack. We got one with Justin. I did one with Fresh. That was pretty cool. Who else? I think there's one more. Oh, and then Sean. The Sean podcast was fire. So, not only did I drop data sets, but like new databases, completely shifting the paradigm in terms of fitness, in terms of health, in terms of longevity. Like I said, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. You just need one eye. One good eye to see all the smokes and mirrors, all the facades, all the lies. But to each their own. Best biohack I found out recently. The best biohack is not biohacking, bro. Biohacking becomes bioharming if you overdo it and you don't even live life, right? I think that's one of the best hacks. But I've been doing, like, even when I'm traveling, there's a lot of tools, a lot of things that I like using on a daily basis that when I travel, I just can't take with me, right? So things like the power plate vibration therapy, I miss that for sure. 1 month of not doing it, I noticed a massive difference. So I would say probably vibration plate is the thing I miss the most when I'm like traveling or on the go, or the red light therapy. I had the Juve light, the portable one. It just hits different than a big red light. And I've been stacking methylene blue as well. I cycled off of it for a time, went back on it, and definitely noticed a lot of benefits. I know there's a lot of talk, the benefits, the pros, the cons. I feel like Dr. John Lawrence has a pretty good view, a pretty good perspective, pretty good lens, and a lot of study in terms of methylene blue. Something I found quite fascinating. If you have Lyme disease, a lot of people are using methylene blue to combat it due to its high levels of antioxidants, and a lot of people are seeing results. So that's just a little freebie out there. The question is, are ticks real, or are they man-made on purpose? So they can collect more fiat. Damn it. Motherfuckers. It's not a conspiracy theory if there's patents attached to it, bro. It's not a conspiracy theory. The question is, conspiracy theory, the word, the origin of it, who came up with it and what was the purpose? Because if you truly understand, it's just a label, right? Almost calling it like the madman, just propagated through propaganda with the government. It automatically almost puts a blindfold in terms of the person viewing the other person in the message they have to hear, because they've been deemed or cast, right? Casting word spells on people. Oh, that person is a what? A conspiracy theorist. Well, let me tell you, I prefer being a conspiracy theorist than a trans dumbass that doesn't even know what sex he is, right? Why is this important? Am I bashing the stupidity of thinking you can be whatever you want to be? No, but I am questioning it. And I'm also saying stop imposing your bullshit on other people. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But there is a correlation between trans activity with androgyny, almost painted as a picture of a higher social class. Well, all it is you're ruining your health. All it is, you're ruining your natural abilities that were given to you, male or female. There's nothing else. You can pretend, I'll smile, but it's not true, right? Because if you're trans, I'm a pony. I'm a pony that identifies as chlorophyll. The issue is androgyny. There's a correlation with androgyny, Baphomet, sex practices, ritual sex magic, right? So most of these guys are into like manifesting, magic. A lot of them do gay butt sex. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Mr. Crowley got pegged in the ass so many times. That guy is just like opened. So the question is, why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because once you transition from one sex to another and you do the whole thing, that's going to affect your life, your health, and your longevity. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Am I going to get banned? Yeah, bro, I get banned. I get banned for saying the truth, bro. That's why I get banned. But you can't ban truth, bro. You can't ban truth. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Now, I don't have anything against those people. Like, by all means, you can do whatever you want. The issue becomes when you propagate it on other people. If not, it's hate, right? And then when you do the opposite, which is being more conservative and giving your point of view, then you're looked at as a freak. Or you're looked at as somebody who's mean and evil. Do you see the double standard? Do you see the irony? Do you see the stupidity that we find ourselves in? So, don't be a blind person. That's what I got to say. Best natural pre-workout. Energy. My supplementation. I think that's by far the best pre-workout in the market. Like hands down. No garbage, no synthetic ingredients. It's actually the first natural flavoring of its kind with acai, but no sugar, right? And no artificial sweeteners like stevia and all that crap. After that, I would probably suggest raw honey with salt, but you're going to break your fast. Those are pretty good. Sometimes I like even doing dates with a little bit of butter before workout. Kind of anabolic, bro. Why so many people hating on you and Luke recently? It's too funny, man. Keep it up, bro. I mean, bro, people always hate. Like, that's the truth. And the higher you climb the mountain, and the bigger your shadow is, and that shadow is cast upon the flies, right? The wannabes, the people that don't want to climb the mountain and put in the work. Of course they're going to hate, bro. Of course they're going to throw rocks. Of course. It's part of the game, bro. Do I care? Like this much. In the grand scheme of life, dude, when you realize that some peons have some opinions, let them be, bro. Let them have their opinions, bro. Truthfully, I do not care. But I can guarantee all your opinions you have, take your shirt off, I take my shirt off, we have a conversation, and the difference is so astounding, it's mind-boggling. So why would a king, right? Do I call myself a king? 100%. I believe we all come from royalty. We come from Adam, bro, right? Not the Big Bang, not the bullshit, not the apes. So why would I listen to a peon who lives in an automated-like manner? Drinks tap water, seed oils. Hey, bro, I can tell you, when I go on the street walking shirtless, I can tell you from half a mile away if a guy's coming, if he's going to have some sort of negative reaction, if he's going to do anything, quote-unquote, evil. 100%, bro. You can just see it in their face. They have a bad day, and they just take it out on you because you're a walking Chad. So, it's part of the game. It is what it is. Break necks, get hate. But with hate also comes people are willing to listen, and that's what kind of motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. Mr. Belmar, I stopped drinking tap water. Good shit, bro. Mr. Belmar, I stopped doing seed oils. Good shit, bro. Right? It's all about that, bro. It's all about that. and it's helping those that are willing to be helped. Like, it is what it is. But I don't really care, bro. I don't really care. What I would pay big money is to see those 100 haters with one gorilla. Gorilla would wreck. Gorilla would wreck. Oh man, social media. I think I'm gonna. I just want to stop, say hi. I'm gonna get a workout in. It's time to go to the phase 2.0 of the clean bulk. I already took a month off in terms of like resting, training, a lot of walking. Switch it up on the body. I feel like the more you switch it up, the more your body can become like just a. How you doing?
No mail today, sir.
No mail? It is what it is.
I'll be back.
That's what Arnold said. I'll be back. Team Gorilla? Yeah. Team Gorilla for sure. I think back in the prime, like 100 human beings, right? Fully locked in, not subjected to the laws of entropy, created and literally to the fullest of their strength back in the day. I feel like 100 men could probably take on a gorilla. Nowadays, not so much. People came and put 30-year-olds came and put a 20-pound backpack in the overhead compartment of a plane. You think they're gonna fight a gorilla? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Gorilla would literally take everybody on. Probably destroy 10 people and everybody would just start freaking out and let panic kick in. But I don't really care about 100 men or 100 gorillas or one man versus 100 gorillas. It's you versus you, bro. That's what people don't get. It's you versus you on a daily basis. Every day's a battle. Of the mind, of the spirit, of the body, and what you do in terms of the actions you take, in terms of the principles that you abide by or adopt. It's the person you become. It just goes compounding day after day after day. That being said, it is a beautiful day. I wish you all a fantastic day. May the Creator favor you. And I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.